What's shakin'? Hey, I'm Rick Jordan. Today, we're going all in. I have a hard-hitting topic for you today because this is something that it's difficult to understand how much your thoughts and your emotions and your creativity will actually affect your surroundings and affect your environment. Because if you're walking around this earth thinking like, I am surrounded by all these things and whatever comes my way is whatever comes my way, it is what it is. I hate that frickin' phrase. It is what it is. That's releasing the power that you have within you to actually get what you want in life, to actually get what you're looking for. If you have had dreams and you're like, man, they're just not coming true, what are you doing? I'm going to explain the answer to that question today of what are you doing to shove your dreams aside? What are you doing to actually push them out of existence, of possibility, of something that could be your life as you envision it? Okay, there's a whole bunch of power that you have because one way or the other, you're always making a choice. Whether you choose yes or whether you choose no, you are always making a choice. Even if I did an episode on this, anything other than a yes is a no, that's for yourself too. That is for yourself because if you're not making a decision, that lack of decision is a choice. Sitting on your ass, thinking woe is me is a choice while you're letting everything else happen around you rather than for you. So there's a couple of different things, right? Because there's a big concept I want you to grasp today is what you think you become. And what really affects your thoughts the most is the people you're around and the environment that you're in. Let that sink in. What you think you become and what affects you the most in life is the people that you hang around with and the environment that you choose to put yourself in. And when I'm saying choose, it's like, well, maybe you're in that, right? Maybe you're in a job and you're thinking that, oh, you know what? Well, I need this money because I got to make my rent. I had some medical bills come in. It's like, it's still a choice to stay there because if you're thinking like, I'm not going to get any better than this out there, you know what? You sure as fuck ain't going to get any better than that inside either. That's just fact because you're not making a move. You are choosing to stay in a limited capacity wherever you're at. I will tell you this, without a doubt, in this life, there is always better things for you than where you are at right now. You could continue down the same path and grow in that path, or you could just take a left turn and go down a completely new path. And that could be better for you. Because either way, you're making a choice to move somewhere. You're not just standing there with your feet still. You always have better for you than what is existing right now in the present moment. And that's when you're doing the work, you're putting in the work to grow in a direction that you want. Because what you think, you will become. Bad or good. If you're thinking this is it for me, guess what? That's going to be it for you. You're going to be stuck in the same freaking place your entire life. If you're thinking, you know what, I really want that. If you start hanging around people that are like, you know what? I think you could go this way. I think this is a really awesome skill and talent that you have. This is why you need to be around those kinds of people. Not the people that are going to put you down and manipulate you and cause you to think poorly about yourself or lower your self-esteem or beat you down. But be around people that encourage you and lift you up because those thoughts, the thoughts of those people that are around you, good or bad, are going to start to become your thoughts. And in those moments, what you think, you will become. So if you're thinking you're stuck here forever, guess what? 40 freaking years from now, you're going to be doing the same shit. If you're thinking, you know what? I'm going to be this next year, guess what? You're probably going to be that next year. In a very, very good way. And when you start to think these directions, guess what? You know what happens when you start to think all these things? All these amazing things and actually grab a hold of your dreams to where you just let your mind running away with daydreams and saying, oh man, I would love to do that. You don't have to think about the how at this point. That's all it is. You're just thinking, right? You're just thinking about the possibilities of things that you want, and you can start to write those down and begin to just experiment with those ideas. And sometimes, a lot of times, actually, when you're coming up with those thoughts, challenge yourself, be like, oh, that's too small. There's more for me out there. There's more for me out there. And as you start to do these things, as you start to think these thoughts from being around the right people and in the right environments, you will start to feel certain things. You will start to feel like you're there. You will feel joy creep up inside. You will start to feel motivation creep up inside. This is self-motivation. It's way better than anything from the outside. Even what you're listening to me right now, it's better than right now what you're hearing from me, because you're self-motivating yourself to start to go after this stuff. Because what you feel, you will attract. What you feel, you will attract. Which means when you start to put yourself in this state of, oh, I could really do something like this, the right people will start to be attracted to you to help make that dream happen. All of a sudden, it's going to seem kind of freaky at first, for real, because I've seen this myself. The right people just show up out of nowhere. It's like, where were you the past 2 years? Well, it's more like the question, where was I the past 2 years? Where was my mind the past 2 years? Who was I hanging out with the past 2 years? Where was I living the past 2 years? What environment was I in the past 2 years? Oh, well, it looks really different right now than the past 2 years. That's probably why these people didn't show up until right now. But now, you know what? I look back and I'm grateful for the growth that I've had. And now, in this space, the right people are showing up, and I am grateful for those people. This motivation, this self-motivation starts to snowball as you begin to feel certain things, and what you feel, you will attract. And now you can start to continuously stay in this state of creation for what you want in your life. And don't get me wrong, this is going to be hard-ass work. It is. It's not just saying that all the right people come into your life and then everything just kind of happens. No, the right people will come into your life as people that can support you, and they could do something with you and for you. But it's just a portion of that, because it still requires 110% of your maximum effort to see these things come past just the point of imagination and into a point of manifestation, to where these things just happen. You are working your ass off at this point, but now you have the right people to help you get there, because you have attracted that. You've attracted new resources in both people and money and things and all of this stuff, because now you can move forward because of the way that you are feeling, and what you imagine, you create. What you imagine, you will create. It's powerful. And this is the transmutation of going from somebody who's depressed in a hole, if that's you, and moving forward. This is how you dig yourself out of that hole. It's literally a step by step. Start to take inventory in your life. Start to see the people that you're around. Start to see the place that you're in. Start to explore the possibilities of what needs to change. And you won't even realize that, like I said, until like a year or two later, and you're looking back, it's like, where all these people go? Oh, well, I'm in a different place right now, and I'm hanging around very, very different people. Now look at all this stuff happening. Now it seems like everything that I imagine, I start to create. It's insane, and this is how you perpetually continue down that cycle of growth and new things that are meant for you and that you deserve.